Why you tripping? When you got a good man, you need to hold on to that good man and stop pushing him away with all that bullshit that you do. Baby girl, I tried to leave you, but it's hard to. But you always fight when you argue. Girl, you're so crazy, but you're so sexy. Baby girl, I tried to leave you, but it's hard to. But you always fighting and you arguing. Girl, you're so crazy, but you're so sexy. Girl, I know you're crazy. Girl, I know you're crazy, but the loving that you're giving me, baby, is so amazing. I don't want to stop it, even though sometimes it hurts. Some say that real love something you gotta make work. But girl, this don't feel right no more, cause I be feeling like a jerk. You got my homies killing me, you run around the town flirting. No matter how far you are, cause that don't matter. Cause I'm sick of all your lusting and fighting and chitter chatter. When I think I wanna leave, you think of ways to make it better. I know we're not supposed to be, but you won't set me free. It's not just you, sometimes it's me. Because I can't leave you alone. Because your love is super freaky and you keep me in the zone. Baby girl, I tried to leave you, but it's hard to. But you always fighting and you arguing. Girl, you're so crazy, but you're so sexy. Let's go. Baby girl, I tried to leave you, but it's hard to. But you always fighting and you arguing. Girl, you're so crazy, but you're so sexy. Sometimes I love you, then I hate you, I can't figure it out. The things we do, girl, they're so crucial, got my mind in a cloud. And I don't know which way to go, but man, I gotta go now. When I find out my direction, I'ma let you know how. I'ma do what I'ma do, but I'ma do it without you. Cause when I needed your support, you weren't nowhere to be found. While you were running around the town, letting all the blues down. I was sitting at the crib, thinking the way my love is around you. I swear to lift you up, I promise I would never doubt you. If it's true love that you're looking for, the true love's what you found. Get your act together, baby girl, and stop acting shady. Yes, I still love you, even though you're fucking crazy. Baby girl, I tried to leave you, but it's hard to. But you always fighting and you arguing. Girl, you're so crazy, but you're so sexy. Baby girl, I tried to leave you, but it's hard to. But you always fighting and you arguing. Girl, you're so crazy, but you're so sexy. Hey, I appreciate everybody for tapping in and tuning in, man. It's your big homie, Big Bayday, and this is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. This is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Big O, for being in here. Appreciate everybody in here, man. Thank you so much, man. So let's get to it today, man. I got to talk about this real quick. I don't have a lot of time. But let me say this, y'all. Everybody wants love, man. But we just don't know how to go about getting it, man. Everybody wants love. I realized something. I watching people. I study people. That's what I do. I study people for a living. That's what I do. I love sociology, man, the study of people. Let me tell y'all something. Everybody wants love, man. The hardest core nigga wants love. The most promiscuous woman wants love. Everybody wants love, man. But most people just don't know how to go about it. Like, if you really be honest with yourself, who taught you how to date? You know, who taught us how to date? Where do we learn our dating skills from? Where do we learn most of that shit from? Media, movie, television, right? Now, we was watching what was that shit I was watching last night? The Last Dragon. And the whole movie, Buddy, the Last Dragon, he didn't know, like, he was a innocent type of dude. He didn't know, like, how to get girls and shit, but he was a good dude. You know what I'm saying? He was a good dude. He didn't know. Hold on. Let me get this nigga out of here. Get this nigga out of here.
anyway, he didn't know how to love. He didn't know how to go about it. Nobody ever taught him the matters of the heart. It's like, and the girl who liked him, he didn't even know how to go about talking to her and how to do it because nobody taught him the right way. You know what I'm saying? Nobody taught him the right way. And I was thinking about it. Most parents are not teaching their kids about sexual education because they're not ready to deal with that shit. So most young people, we learn about sex and relationships through our peers. And I ain't gonna talk about the entertainment and the movie aspect yet, because that's another layer of it. I'm talking about the first little wave. When you in school around your peers in society and shit like that, you're learning how to do this shit from your people. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I was in probably about 13, 12, 11, shit like that, my friends would be like, hey man, did you get some ass yet? Did you have sex yet? And we would all talk amongst each other about it. It was never my dad, my father. I still got a father in my life. I mean, I still got a live living father right now. And I'm gonna say this. My dad never taught me about the matters of love. He never taught me about how to go about getting a woman. He never taught me about how to have sex. He never taught me that. My mama taught me a little somewhat of like the female's perspective of some shit and like how to treat a lady, some shit like that generally. But I never learned relationship matters from my parents. Never. At all. Like I was in school talking to my boys about the shit. And then you realize it like, okay, boom, you're in school talking to your boys about sex and stuff like that. They're gonna hype it up. They're gonna act like they were slanging wood and doing this and they're a pro. And so the actual stories and actual information that you're sharing amongst your peers is not gonna be accurate. It's not gonna be accurate because for one, everybody's learning. We all don't know. So everybody just trying to get their feet wet, get their little meat wet. And so they're not really thinking about the deep aspects of it. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers ain't thinking about how to keep a woman, what to do to attract a woman. That we're not taught that shit. Like some stuff we are taught and we learn along the way from our people. But I'm gonna be honest, that's why relationships fail so bad in America and Western society, because we're taught to do things like chase money and value time and value this and value that. Like time is valuable. I was just trying to throw examples out there. But what I'm saying is we was taught to value shit that is not conducive to having a long-term relationship. We was conditioned to not understand the matters of what we actually. Nobody taught us the real game. And I'm gonna say this. So when you come across somebody and he teaches you the real game, like, because I remember talking to pimps. I used to talk to pimps. I used to talk to all kind of different men. And when you come across different calibers of people, you learn different pieces of the game. And when you come across basically what I'm trying to say to y'all is, in this world, there's no standard on relationships. So you got to kind of take pieces from everywhere and put that shit together and make it work. And being that, like, okay, in school, they teach us a lot of trivial things. Like they teach us a lot of bullshit, right? They teach you some good stuff, but in school, you learn a lot of bullshit that you're not going to use in your everyday life. So why won't in school they teach you a family value class? Why don't in school they teach you a relationship class? Why don't in school they teach you how to budget and manage money class? Like they have like economics and shit. But what I'm saying, yeah, the birds and the bees talk, exactly. But what I'm saying is, why don't they teach us how to, and the importance of keeping and managing a relationship? Why is nobody sitting nobody down and talking about this? But relationship is something that everybody's going to have to do on this planet. Whether you don't have a relationship, whether you don't have a woman, or whether you're in a bunch of relationships with a bunch of women, You're going to have to learn on something about relationships because you're going to need them. Like, it's so sad, man, how you don't see many long-term families like married and still together. It's so sad how motherfuckers break up because their husband might not be rich, their wife might not be beautiful. It's so many different reasons. That's small bullshit why we leave each other. And really, let me tell y'all something. Everything fades on this earth, man. But if you have true love for somebody, that never fades. Everybody I ever loved on this planet, I still love them. All my family back home and in the next state over, I still love them. Everybody I ever had a relationship with, a woman, I still love them. Because love is forever. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if we don't learn how to start seeing life as long term and stop thinking about the short term, man, like, we're not going to make it if we keep going like this. And I'm talking about as a whole. Because, yeah, people could keep fucking and making babies out of wedlock, but we won't have structured families and structured, like, you know, even family reunions. Family reunions don't even go on no more like they used to about 20, 30 years ago. Because everybody's so, yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Because everybody's so disunited. People ain't united no more. People don't do family reunions like they used to. Christmas ain't what it used to be 10 years ago. Thanksgiving is coming up in a few days. Thanksgiving is not what it used to be. Niggas used to be big families, everybody coming together at whoever had the biggest house. Thank you so much, y'all, for subscribing. Look, people used to be, on Thanksgiving, it used to be whoever had the biggest house, everybody else in the family come to their fucking house. And it was never no argument. It was never no back and forth bickering. Who's this? Who's that? Who got this? Who got that? My house is this. My house is that. It was never none of that back in the days. It was whoever had the most space, we file into their house and we eat Thanksgiving together. And this is how it always was. Now, you might have a Thanksgiving with 2-3 people in the house. And I don't even celebrate Thanksgiving. I'm just being real about the society. You don't see 20, 12, 11, 13, 15 people at the dinner table like that. Maybe down south you will. Maybe down south, because down south, a lot of us haven't lost it. But mostly in America, you ain't seeing them big ass families eating Thanksgiving no more. That's a thing of the past. Motherfuckers can't even be with a woman for more than 5 years no more. People can't even keep a family together no more. See, the thing was, y'all, everybody wants life to be perfect now. Everybody, it's never been perfect. Life has never been perfect, y'all. Life has never been perfect. It's not supposed to be. Your relationship is not supposed to be perfect. Your relationship is supposed to be what's best for the bigger picture. We have this family together. We need to stick together to weather the storm, no matter what the weather. We got these children together. We need to stick together and build and breed these children up as strong as possible, no matter what the fucking weather. See, y'all look at Big Mama and them the last generation and say they weren't happy and all that. But I'm gonna tell you something. You're not supposed to be happy with your partner all the fucking time. You're not supposed to live a life of pure happiness. When your baby mama goes in the bathroom and takes a boot and boo-boos, it stinks. But that don't mean you don't love her. When you throw up and you get drunk with your buddies and you come in drunk and you throw up, it's nasty, it stinks. But she's going to help you. You're going to help her either way, vice versa. Because love is everlasting. It's just now motherfuckers don't have love for each other. We're either in lust with each other. We're either in financial situations with each other, where like a woman might need a nigga for some money, so she go with the top dope boy nigga, and then or a man might need a woman for some money, so he go for the busted chick with the money that he really don't want. but he ends up falling in love because he pair bonds with her over years. Man, y'all niggas better keep it real. Y'all better keep it real with yourself. That's why relationships don't work, because people don't keep it real with themselves. They be with somebody they don't like, don't want. It's just some situational bullshit. And then you eventually grow out of hiding and sneaking and trying to be with somebody you don't like. You can't hide forever. You can't. That's why it's best to not entertain no, like me right now. It's a few women I like, and it's a few women I know that like me, but I don't feel like there's a potential future in these situations, so I'm not entertaining it. That's the level I'm at now. I'm so conscious about my life and so in control of my life, I'm not gonna even dibble and dabble in something. It's like taking you got some French dip with some chips. You know what I mean? Some French onion dips with some chips. And you go to take one dip out the chip French onion dip bowl, right? You get one chip with a little bit of dip on that motherfucker. You got a little taste. That's what having sex with a woman one time is. That's getting one dip out of her chip bowl. One taste is delicious. That one chip is delicious. That sour cream onion dip is delicious, but you don't get to double back and dip again. That's why I don't like just having random sex with random women. What if I like the dip? What if we just doing some random shit, linking up and doing some nasty, some sneaky links, some nasty shit, right? What if I like her? What if she like me? Oh, we gonna keep going at this? We're gonna keep doing it sneaky until what? We get pair bond with each other, and then we want to come out and open with it. See, I don't do that sneaking shit with women, man. If I don't like you, I'm not entertaining you no more. I'm not young no more. When I was young, I was smashing chicks I didn't like. But now as an older man, I'm not going to do that, because I'm not even going to make a woman think I like her if I don't like her. You got to be real about that too. You can't just entertain somebody because you like them. Exactly. And Shameless V said dip that got double dipped by unknown amount of strangers. Exactly. Because I'm going to tell y'all something about a woman. Please listen. A woman, their vagina, when the woman's in heat, when the woman's horny, she's going to satisfy her needs. And women can do, their vaginas can take more than your dick can take. A dude can't, excuse my language, I'm trying to be correct when I say this. A dude can't have sex but one or two good, three, four good times. Two to three good times, right? And then he's tapped out. His shit don't want to work. He got to do miracles to get him back right after 2, 3, 4 times, right? But a woman, she can go on and on and on and on and on and on. This is why you see that young chick who had sex with 101 dudes in 24 hours. Because if a woman's appetite is like that, she can go, because they're meant to receive. Men are meant to give. And once a man squirts his seed, his body is like, I did my mission, sit down somewhere. You see what I'm saying? We're different. Women are different. So if a woman has a high sex drive and she's just fucking with random dudes, that's why their body count is so high. It's not sometimes that even their hoes. It's just if she's a woman, she has a higher sex drive. So if the dude, say if she's with a dude, I'm gonna tell you how hoes are made. Women need to understand their sex drive is just higher. Look, if a dude, say if she gets with this one dude and he's all excited and he busts in like 5 minutes, right? He busts quick. She didn't get satisfied. So her soda bottle got shaken up, but didn't get released. You see what I'm saying? What the dude did, he shook up her soda bottle and he didn't release the valve. He didn't screw it off. So the cap, she didn't bust. You see what I'm saying? So she's walking around with a shaking soda bottle. She's sexually frustrated. Somebody has to feel that. Somebody has to release that cap. So that's how hoes are made. It's not sometimes that women just want to be promiscuous. It's just that some dudes just don't satisfy women. So they have to mess with a few dudes to get that satisfaction that they really need. And I'm not going to even lie. I understand that shit. I'm not mad at women. I'm not saying it's good. It's not good to be promiscuous, but I understand why some of them do it. Some dudes are not trying to please a woman when they have sex with her. Some dudes is just trying to get his. You feel me? Most dudes trying to get theirs. They're not trying to please the woman, bro. You see what I'm saying? So either way it goes, y'all. Either way it goes, we're not going about relationships the right way. We're not going about sex the right way. We're not going about this shit the right way. And it's like, how do you retrain somebody who's been programmed for 20, 30, 40 years? How do you retrain them? How do you reprogram them? Do they want to be reprogrammed? Do they want to be retrained? Do they want to do it different? Or do they like just fill in that gap, fill in that void? You know what I'm saying? A Shamelessly V said there is absolutely a tap out point for women. Okay, good. Even with a high drive, it's possible to drain a fire hydrant to have, hold on, it is possible to drain a fire hydrant and have to give it time to refill. Yes. Ooh, I like that, girl. I like that. Don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to me like that. Nah, I feel you on that. That was the perfect metaphor. Cause yeah, once the water fountain, once the fire hydrant it released all the water, it does have to refill. So yeah, I'm just saying, I don't know how a woman, something got to give, because they be doing a bunch of dudes in one day and shit. That's what I be saying. But yeah, I just know we're not doing this right, y'all. We're not doing this right, man. Something got to give, and you got to teach your children, the importance of each other. You got to teach them the importance of man and woman. You got to teach them the importance of family. Like, I teach my daughter and my son so much the importance of that shit. Like, my daughter, she's gonna be on point when she gets older. She's gonna be a great traditional woman for some young man, and I'm gonna vet that nigga and make sure he's up to par. Like, we're doing this shit the right way in my family. I'll take our boyfriend on a ride, like what's that movie with Ice Cube and Kevin Hart? We're gonna take your ass on a ride and see if you about that. And I ain't gonna push him to the limit, but I'm gonna take his ass on a ride for sure. See if he's a man and see if he's reliable, responsible. Take him fishing, take him hunting. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait till my daughter starts to live her age. I can't wait to see my kids grow up. I can't wait. You feel me? That's why I'm such involved father, because I know everything I'm teaching them, everything I'm showing them, it's the blueprint. And they're gonna take the blueprint and expand on that and expand on my blueprint. So if I set the bar high for them, they're gonna set the bar even higher for themselves. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to make the world better in every way that I can, man. You know, we all have to take accountability for our lives, man. People like to sit around, blame people, and just be negative and shit. That ain't gonna get you nothing. You know what I'm saying? I know women who like to say, you did this, you did that, like they would do, but they ain't doing nothing to change. You got to fucking change. You got to damn make it happen. You know? And somebody hit the cash out, man. $ Big Bede, man. Your boy's in need. I got shit going on. $ Big Bede, man. Support the movement. Yeah, somebody hit the cash out, man, for real, because shit is for real for your boy. You know, I'm just trying to provide for my children, man, you know. But I thank y'all so much for being here with me. You know, thank y'all for y'all's time. That's most important, you know what I'm saying? I just had to get this message off real quick, because it's like, bro, y'all don't, like, people don't understand. If we thought about relationships in a better way, it would go better. Like back in the day, let me say y'all something. You know why back in the day the women had 7, 8, 9, 10 kids, right? By the same dude, right? Big Mama had 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kids. Thank you, Oliver, for that donation, man. Thank you, Oliver. Thank you so much for that donation, brother. Appreciate you, Oliver. You don't have to, but you do, man. I appreciate you, bro. Look, that hold on. Shamelessly V. Shamelessly V, I love you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. You don't have to, but you do. I appreciate you so much from the bottom of my heart, girl. For real, for real. God bless you for that donation. God bless both of y'all for that donation, man. Y'all know, I had no idea. That's like, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. Every dime counts, man, when you on your own, man. I'm gonna tell you something. People be calling me and asking me for money, and I'm doing everything, bro. I'm gonna say something. People are so delusional in this world. They don't even see the weight you hold on your back and you're carrying on your back. They just see what's on your plate. They think they see what's on your plate. But what people don't understand is everything I do is for my children. Every dime I make, every donation I get goes to feeding and funding my children, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get many donations, so God bless y'all for the donations. You know what I'm saying? Every dime I make goes to feeding and funding my children, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I've been doing this YouTube shit for free. I just got monetized again. I ain't got no paycheck yet, but I just got my shit again. I've been doing this shit for free for years. And if you go back to the beginning of my videos all the way till now, ain't nothing changed about my message. Same consistent message. You feel what I'm saying? The same one. Ain't nothing changed. You know, I just got a little bit better. That's all. I just got a little bit better with time, and I got more knowledgeable because what I do, I use my whole life to learn so I could teach and be a better father, be a better man, be a better brother, be a better uncle, be a better husband, be a better anything. You know what I'm saying? I want to be better. You know what I'm saying? That's all I am. You ever seen that movie, The Croods, The Betterman? I want to be the Betterman. Because back in the day, it was a caveman movie, right? It was called The Groods. It's a kid movie. I got kids, so you know. Look, the Groods. It was a cave people, and then there was a group of people called the Bettermen. The cave people were real modern. They didn't know nothing. They were eating rocks and doing shit, and they were cool, fun-loving people, but they were just old style, primitive. And then you had the Betterments. They were cavemen too, but they had good technology. They had the way more intelligence. So in the caveman times, they were able to live a luxurious lifestyle because they had knowledge of self, knowledge of the world, knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to be a betterman. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't want to be a Grood. I want to be a betterman. You feel me? I'll take the goddamn knowledge and apply it. You feel me? Nah, Oliver, you always help, bro. And Shamelessly V, you always help. I love y'all so much. And one day I'm gonna be able to give it back to y'all. Watch. When I get real good and big in this bitch, I'm gonna bless y'all back. And I know I do the best I can with these words and my wisdom, but one day I'll be able to pay it forward in a direct way. You feel what I'm saying? So I really appreciate y'all so much. Shamelessly V said, happy to hear you got monetized again. I hope they are honest and real and do it this time. Yeah, exactly. Because they'll just allow me to get money to take the money sometimes. So, yeah, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. We already know, man. Oliver said, your message is gold. Thank you, Oliver. I appreciate you with all my heart, bro. I appreciate y'all with all my heart because y'all have no idea, man. I know what I'm doing. I know who I am. People just don't know. They don't want to recognize who I am. But it's going to take a long time for everybody to understand it. By the time everybody understands, it might be too late, or they'll just all at the same time understand. But I'm not doing this for glory. I'm doing this to change the story. I'm not doing this shit for glory, y'all. I'm doing this shit to change the narrative, to change the story, because it's too much fake shit. It's too many fake people. I don't like to see fake people. That's why I spend my time on up and coming underground stuff. I like to watch people trying to make a way out of no way. Because that's been my lifestyle my whole life. Renaissance man, trying to make a way, trying to do it all, you know? But as far as love goes, let me tie this up and let me end this off like this because I got to go to work. Let me end this off like this. If you want to love somebody, You have to first love them like you love them, like you want to be loved. But then secondly, you got to make sure that person deserves your love. Because if you can't love a hoe, you can't love a prostitute. You can, I mean, you can, but it's just like, that's like falling in love with a speed bump. Because everybody got to slow down and go over it. So you don't want to fall in love with the speed bump. You want to goddamn fall in love with the, bro, you got to judge character. Don't judge and all that, that's bullshit. You have to judge people. When you meet somebody and you're in the hood, see, I'm from the hood, not in slums, but I lived in, in the city. When you meet somebody, you got to scan them and judge them. Just make sure, nigga, you ain't finna get robbed. They ain't on no bullshit. What type of time you on? I got to scan you and judge you. That's instant hood shit. You got to judge people. If you don't judge a motherfucker, you'll get caught slipping. If you get a girl and you're all about the booty, ooh, booty, and then she set you up, you didn't pay attention to her, judge her properly. You didn't see her keep texting in her phone. You ain't seeing her going off into the bathroom with her phone, coming back out, and then you ain't see the door get left unlocked. You ain't see that because you wasn't judging her. Now you wake up with a pistol in your mouth and getting pistol whipped, and they taking everything you got because the booty was goddamn rocking you to sleep. Man, y'all better realize I've been alive for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Life is beautiful, but it's also fucked up if you're dealing with the wrong people. That's why you got to judge. You got to goddamn see the game and people. You got to be like, oh yeah, he ain't on shit. She ain't on shit. And then you can't deal with. I'm going to tell you something. The best thing you can do is love how you want to be loved and protect yourself and don't fall victim to no bullshit. It's like girls will see a dude as trash, but he's giving a good dick, so that's all they care about. So the dudes will see a girl ain't shit, but she got a fat ass and some nice head, so he don't even care. He knows she's a trash. He knows she's a hoe. He knows this and that. He knows it. He done seen her talking to other dudes. He done seen her in the car with other dudes. He done seen it. But he's like, boy, it's so good, bro. Wake up, man. We need to stop playing ourselves short, man. Everybody needs to have better standards for themselves and we'll do better. But until that day, man, I don't know. So many broken families, so many broken homes. It's sad, man. Shameless V said, I grew up hearing can't turn a hoe into a housewife. I was like, hold this Bacardi up and watch this. No, for real. No, because look, I'm going to be honest with you, though. I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, that's probably their daddy. The kittens. That's probably their daddy. Big, yeah. He walked up real slow. It's probably their daddy. But, yeah, this, man. Yeah, man, you can't. I'm going to say this. I tried to turn a few hoes into housewives, right? And it's like taking a stray cat in the house. All right, because stray cats, they're beautiful. They're, they purr. They're wonderful. When you feed them, they love you. When you take, when they want to be bought. But eventually, the stray cat, she on that door trying to get the fuck out. She want to go play. She want to go fight. She want to go fuck. So essentially, like what wifing up a hoe is like taking in a stray cat, a stray alley cat, and thinking you can domesticate a stray alley cat. You can't domesticate a stray alley cat unless you catch them from a baby. Boy, you catch an alley cat from a grown up, oh, it's over for you. Try to bring that alley cat in your house gonna be. I don't give a fuck about nothing. I done did it. I done it. I don't want it. I done been there and I done done it and I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? This shit is not a joke, man. Life is not a joke. Life is not a joke. Life's what you fucking make it. You better make it count. Cause when you look up and your ass 30 and you ain't looking good no more, it's your fault. See, a lot of women waste their time with their beauty. They're only beautiful. I'm gonna tell you women something. Please listen very closely. Y'all know this. Your beauty fades. It goes away. A woman is a flower. her bud. She's a little budling. She's a little 16, 8-year-old little budling. She ain't got no flowers on. She ain't got none but the little nubs. Then she gets a little older. She starts to sprout up. She gets her little petals up. And then when she becomes a beautiful, full-grown woman, her flower opens up. Her flower opens up. And then after that, when she gets fully mature, her little pistils come up out that motherfucking flower. And then that motherfucker ready to get impregnated. Ready for the bees, the impregnators, to come spread the seed. And that is a woman. Let me tell you something. If a woman doesn't get pregnant within her first 40 years, what do they call that? After 35, they call it what? Geriatric pregnancy. So that lets you know your body has to be in balance and in order and used properly within your what do you call them? Prime years, your earlier years, your 20s up to your 30s is when you're supposed to focus in on having your children, having your husband, and things like that. Yeah. Wait, drink some. Yeah. Yeah. So you have to a woman has to focus in like a laser before she gets too old, because you're supposed to be with your husband when your beauty fades away. What's good, big game? I'm about to go in too. You're supposed to be with your husband when your beauty fades away. You're not supposed to be looking for a husband once your beauty has faded, because I'm gonna tell you why your beauty fades when you be with a husband. Once you've attracted your husband, what's good, bro? Salute. Once you attract your husband, you don't need beauty to attract no more. Once you attract your husband, your beauty will somewhat fade away. Not make you won't be ugly. Well, you know what I'm talking about. If my older women know what I'm talking about. When you get older, your beauty will fade away because you're not supposed to be attracting men in your older years. You're supposed to be raising your family. You're supposed to be raising your grandchildren. Yeah. Oliver said, make life count or you're out for the count. Exactly, is what I'm trying to fucking tell him. I'm trying to tell him, stop thinking when you're cute, you can't, you're supposed to be having a bunch of men. No, when you're cute, you're supposed to find your man and sit down and shut up with him, and y'all talk and y'all bond, y'all grow as a family, as a unit. Just because you hot don't mean nothing. Get off social media. Get with your man. Big Game said he was just telling his girls this. Exactly, because it's time for this message. I know what you said, Oliver. I know what you're saying. It's time for this message. People need to figure out, and I got to go, but people need to figure out the right way to love before it's too late. Listen, the robots are coming. Listen, you'll be able to have sex with these robots pretty soon. When they put the pussies and the penises on these robots soon, it's going to get real weird out here. You thought it was weird now. Wait till you're able to have sex with the robots. Wait till the newer versions come out in 10 years. We ain't going to want each other no more. It's going to be fucked up. It's going to be fucked up. All the wombs that they've been taking from all these women and buying from all these women, they've been putting them in the robots and using them at the cloning facilities. That's what they're doing with your uterus. That's why they're so heavily pressed to take and buy all the women's uteruses. They give 30 grand for that shit. But they take it, they're not telling you they're gonna take it and put it inside a clone, or take it in, or no, put it inside a machine and make a clone. They're not telling you they're gonna put it inside a robot and make another clone with it. Y'all, man, we're about in the next 5 years, y'all ain't gonna recognize this world. If we don't get together and start making families again, we're not gonna exist on this planet. Y'all better realize that shit. Everybody's telling you don't have babies and this and that. Well, okay then, motherfucker. Okay then. Okay. Well, you ain't gonna exist no more. I love y'all. It's your big homie, Big Bad. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, man. Reminds me of that How to Love song, that Lil Wayne. Yep. Now figure out how to love, how to love. And you had a lot of niggas try to steal your heart. Couldn't fast forever and never figure out how to love, how to love. That's one of my favorite songs Lil Wayne ever made. I just want you to know you're so beautiful, far from the usual. That nigga killed it. Why? He killed that song. He killed it. Yeah, I know. We tuned in. It's your big homie, Big Bad, man. I gotta go, man. I gotta go get this bread. It's your big homie. I love y'all so much. Thank you, Shameless TV, for that blessing, that donation. Thank you, Oliver, for another donation. I appreciate you, man. Let's go, man. It's a Real Talk, Real Shit podcast.